What's up, Mavericks? If you're a business owner who doesn't want to wait a whole year or even longer to receive your employee retention tax credit refunds from the IRS, I've got some great news for you. ERC loans, also called ERC advances, are here to save the day. In this video, we'll dive into what ERC loans are all about and how they can benefit your business. Plus, I'll share our top 5 picks for the best ERC loan providers. So what exactly are ERC loans? Well, if your business qualifies for the employee retention tax credit, you can avoid those pesky IRS processing delays by applying for an ERC loan. Essentially, these loans are advances for your ERC refunds. A lender or an ERC company gives you a percentage of your expected refund in advance, allowing your business to access much needed capital in just a few weeks rather than months. Now, you might be wondering how ERC loans work. It's pretty simple. Once your business is approved for an ERC refund, you can apply for an ERC loan with a trustworthy lender or ERC company. They'll give you a portion of your refund, usually within 30 days. Keep in mind that during the loan period, you'll pay a set fee or interest. When your ERC refund is finally processed, the loan is repaid and you'll get the remainder of your refund. ERC loans can be a fantastic way to get quick access to capital, which could be crucial for some businesses. Just remember that these loans come at a cost, so it's important to weigh the total cost of an ERC advance before applying. Now let's jump into our top picks for ERC loans. We're starting off with Omega, which we believe to be the best overall choice for ERC loans. Omega stands out from many ERC lenders because they don't have a minimum or maximum loan amount. This flexibility is fantastic for businesses with smaller ERC refunds or even those with larger refunds, as it allows them to quickly access those funds when they need them. Another great feature is that Omega is willing to work with any business that has a valid ERC claim, regardless of whether Omega was involved in filing the claim or not. Their application and approval process is super quick and easy, with loan decisions available in as little as just 1 day. That's definitely a big plus for businesses in need of fast capital. Omega offers 12-month bridge loans of up to 60% of your ERC refund. Repayment will begin after your loan is cleared, and a balloon payment will be made to pay off the loan once your refund check arrives. In order to get a proper fee quote, you'll need to contact Omega directly. When it comes to eligibility for Omega's ERC loans, the requirements are refreshingly straightforward. All you need is a valid ERC claim filed with the IRS, and that's it. Omega doesn't consider factors like credit score, amount of your ERC refund, time in business, or any other considerations when approving your ERC loan. This makes their loans accessible to businesses that might otherwise struggle to meet more stringent eligibility criteria. For those new to Omega, the process is still pretty fast. You could potentially receive your ERC loan in as little as 30 days. That's definitely a huge advantage for businesses looking for quick access to capital. But if you're already a client of Omega, things get even better. Current clients can expect to receive a loan decision in as little as just 1 day. Once approved, your loan could be processed and closed within a mere 3 days. In summary, Omega ERC loans offer flexible loan amounts, no upfront payments, and a quick application process, but you'll need to call them for a quote on fees and rates. Next up, we have Biz2Credit, which stands out for offering the best ERC loans with fast funding. Biz2Credit's ERC loan application process is incredibly quick, taking around 5 minutes to complete. What's more is they work at lightning speed to process your loan, with some borrowers receiving funds in as little as 72 hours. But speed and simplicity aren't the only benefits of choosing Biz2Credit. They also offer interest-only monthly payments, making it easier to manage your loan. Plus, you'll have a dedicated funding specialist by your side to answer any questions and provide support throughout the entire loan process. Biz2Credit offers 12-month loans of up to 65% of your ERC refund, with a maximum loan amount of $500,000. This can be quite beneficial for businesses looking for a substantial advance. Suppose you haven't received your ERC refund within the 12-month period. In that case, the loan rolls over into an amortizing term loan for up to an additional 24 months, providing you with extra flexibility and time to repay the loan. For a full list of their fees, you'll need to contact Biz2Credit directly. Biz2Credit has shared some common criteria that most customers who receive an ERC loan tend to meet. These customers usually have a pending ERC credit of at least $100,000, a minimum personal credit score of 660, and their business has been in operation since at least February of 2020. With Biz to Credit, the ERC loan application process is impressively quick. Your application could be approved in as little as 24 hours, and borrowers may even have their loans funded in as little as 72 hours. In summary, Biz to Credit's ERC loans provide fast funding, loans up to $500,000, and an easy application process. However, they have credit score and refund requirements that may prevent some businesses from qualifying. All right, now let's take a look at United Capital Source, which is the best choice for ERC loans for businesses that still need to file an ERC claim. United Capital Source is a fantastic option for businesses that haven't yet filed an ERC claim. They offer assistance in filing your ERC claim and can help you secure an ERC advance as well. This means you can get access to funds in just weeks rather than months, which is a big advantage for businesses in need of quick capital. If you've already filed your claim, there's no need to worry. You can still reach out to United Capital Source to potentially receive an ERC loan. They have a great track record with excellent reviews from users and also provide other types of small business funding. If you're considering United Capital Source for an ERC loan, it's important to know that they have a few eligibility requirements. First off, your business must have full-time W-2 employees. Additionally, you'll need to have a verifiable claim for an ERC refund. But one of the great things about United Capital Source is how quickly they can provide ERC funds. In fact, if you're approved for an ERC loan, you could have the money in your account in just 1 to 2 weeks. United Capital Source has an excellent reputation and offers relaxed borrower requirements, as well as a fast and easy application process. However, their fees and terms may not be as transparent as other lenders, so it's important to do your research. Next up, we have Valiant Capital, which offers a unique type of funding that isn't quite an ERC loan, it's an advance. Valiant Capital's ERC advance program takes a unique approach to funding. Unlike traditional loans, Valiant offers business owners to sell their anticipated ERC funds in exchange for cash upfront. The biggest benefit of this is that there are no ongoing interest or monthly repayments to worry about. To get started, you simply pay a fee upfront, which includes a holdback, and then you can expect to receive your funds within a month or less in most cases. Once your IRS refund comes through, Valiant releases the holdback and you don't owe any additional payments. If you're considering an ERC advance from Valiant Capital, there are a few requirements you'll need to meet. First, you'll need to be in good standing with your creditors, and you can't have any recent felonies or bankruptcies. Additionally, if you have any back taxes, they'll need to be able to be paid off with the advance. If you're a nonprofit or foreign-owned entity, your board members or C-suite executives will need to sign validity agreements in order to qualify. And if you're approved for an ERC advance from Valiant Capital, you can typically expect to receive your funds within 2 to 4 weeks. Overall, Valiant Capital is known for its transparent fees, easy application process, and a lack of long repayment terms. However, they do charge upfront fees, and not all applicants will meet their eligibility requirements. Last but not least, we have Peach Capital, which stands out for its fast approval process. If you're looking for a lender that provides fast ERC loan approvals, you might want to check out Peach Capital. With loan decisions made in as little as 1 day, they're a great option if you need funding quickly. And if you're an existing client, you could even receive funding in just a few days. Peach Capital's application process is fast and easy, and they don't require any upfront fees to receive a loan. They also don't have minimum or maximum loan amounts, which gives businesses more flexibility when it comes to borrowing. And even if you don't meet strict eligibility requirements elsewhere, you may still be able to get funded by Peach Capital if you have a valid ERC claim filed with the IRS. If you decide to work with Peach Capital for an ERC loan, you'll have access to 12-month bridge loans with no minimum or maximum loan amount. Once you're funded, repayment will begin and a balloon payment will be made when your ERC refund is received. You can receive up to 65% of the value of your ERC refund through Peach Capital's loan program. Be sure to contact them directly for a full list of fees. To qualify for an ERC loan from Peach Capital, you just need a valid ERC claim with the government, and unlike other lenders, they don't have strict credit score or cash flow requirements. If you're an existing client of Peach Capital, you could receive your funds in as little as 3 days. That's a pretty quick turnaround time compared to some other lenders. If you're a new client, don't worry. You won't have to wait too long either. Most borrowers receive their funds within 30 days or less. In conclusion, ERC loans can be a great way for businesses to get quick access to capital without waiting for the IRS to process their refunds. Each of the 5 providers we've discussed in this video offer their own unique benefits, so be sure to do your own research and find the one that best meets your needs. And as always, be cautious and do your due diligence before signing on the dotted line. Thanks for watching, Mavericks. We hope this video has given you a better understanding of the best ERC loan providers. If you're interested in learning more about any of the companies we've mentioned today, be sure to check out the links in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button. It really helps us out. We appreciate your support and hope you'll join us again for our next video. Thanks for tuning in, Mavericks.